home again, and I think I might have a little welcoming party. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hello, Bubba. Yeah, I've been food shopping. I bought you and your brother stuff. Yeah, you're a good boy. Apart from having all the mess in the tail. Gosh, I have to brush them daily at the moment to get all the detritus out, let alone just normal brushes. Hey, what is that? Well, no, give it to me. Oh, thank you. Right, let's get the shopping in. The cockerel is having a good crow. And the sun is out here now, as you can see. It is glorious as we head into the day. Probably about 10:30 now. Yes, I know, I love you too, darling. Well, the garden's gone crazy again. Constantly mowing this lawn. It's at least once a week, if not more, at the moment. And whilst I love the clover and all the other little flowers, these long yellow ones are annoying, mainly because they're long. If they were short and close to the ground, I wouldn't mind so much. But they're the things that need chopping back. Now, I try and use water wherever possible. So once I've done the washing up, I chuck water out here. And as you can see, this beautiful rose has come to life for being watered. It's thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's doing well. Bush there is doing well. Do need to do a bit of weeding, get rid of some of this horrible stuff. I'll need to probably take that with the shettery, otherwise it's just going to continue to spread. And brambles and things. Beautiful roses here have been pruned back, and I have deadheaded a lot of it, but there are more deadheads. But there are new shoots coming through as well, and new blooms coming. That's good, isn't it, Bubba? Yeah? What are you doing there? Eating stuff to make yourself poorly? Not sure I'm keen on that. Not unless you're going to make yourself sick outside. Yes. Cleaning up inside is not the one, especially not in the guest quarters, so we won't let him in there. There we go. Beautiful plage de girly. And we're just sitting outside Beach 16, having a soft drink and an ice cream. It's a hard life living out here. It's currently about 30 odd degrees, and as you can see, there is lots to do here. They've got the inflatable football pitch up on the beach, people playing volleyball down there in the water, and there's some inflatables down there as well as all the other things that you can do. And on the far side, let's see if I can zoom in for you. You can make out all the kayaks and canoes and paddle boards. So plenty of water sports out here. You know it's hot outside when the cats are in completely voluntarily. They've come in to lie down because it's just so hot. They can come and go as they please at the moment. Yeah, my old bones creaking. But yeah, we've basically left that so they can come and go. But it keeps it nice and shaded in here, keeps some of the heat out, but allows us to get some fresh air in. So today, as I mentioned, it is exceedingly hot. It's lovely. It is 12:30. I'm looking a bit Raggedy Ann, and that's because I have been turning rooms around, doing a lot of washing and cleaning, and also been out and mowed the lawns this morning. So yeah, although I do need to move the car, Need to move the car and go and finish that job off, because where the car is needs a little bit of going over. And then I've got some parcels that have arrived, which I need to sort out, and I need to put the furniture back. But for now, I'm going to cook myself some lunch, I think. Currently at Wat 86 or Wok 86 in Angoulême, and food's really quite nice. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but yeah, it's a buffet, and yeah, it's quite a nice variety of foods to choose from, not just Chinese. And he's back with his desserts. Yeah, one selection of.
This is dessert number 1.
But yeah, very nice. Cheers.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Elder Shelley. Happy birthday to you.
Today is the day after my birthday. The house is free of guests at the moment. I have 2 ridiculous cats fighting outside. Having a bit of pie foo. Oh dear. Fluff everywhere. And they can stay out there. I, meanwhile, am going to go upstairs to the oak suite. I need to finish cleaning the oak suite, finish cleaning the fern suite. But the oak one needs to be completed. And one of the reasons that I haven't quite finished in here is this mirror. Now, my friend reliably tells me, as a hairdresser, that it's critically important that she has a mirror next to a socket. And apparently that's not good enough, nor is the little mirror in the bathroom. So, having procured this second-hand mirror, I am going to hang it. I've got some decent bolts for the wall, so I'm going to put one of those in, and hopefully that will take the weight of this. I've also got some glue, because there is a break here, so I'm going to fix that as well, and then that could go up. So let's see how I get on. I want to lift that out and glue that. Now I'm not going to be able to hold this and do this, so what I'm going to do is just show you. That's the break. It's obviously been dropped at some point. I'm going to glue that in, and then I'll show you when it's done. So yeah, so I've glued all around here, and I don't know if that's focusing properly, but you see the cracks still, and I don't mind that. It's a bit shabby chic. At some point I may well repaint this anyway, so I might do a filling job on there with some wood filler and just repair it, because I don't have the missing piece. That was obviously lost before I purchased it, but I thought it was a pretty good bargain of a mirror. I think I paid about €20 in the end. It was supposed to be 40, and then when I got there it was broken, so I haggled them down to 20. So for a mirror that size I was quite happy, seeing as I know that I can repair it, and if it stays on the wall and doesn't fall off once I've put it up, then at some point over the winter I might refurbish it, just so that it's more in keeping maybe with this room, because the oak suite is lots of sort of pinks and blues and creams, and I'm just not sure that we can get away with gold. It's a bit too glitzy for in here. So we shall see. We shall see what it looks like once it's up. It's time for me to move that chest of drawers to go and measure up where I want and mark up where I want to put the hole for the mirror on the wall. Hopefully about halfway up the wall there should work for everybody. From mid-height will be perfect, and then for shorter and taller people a little as well. Move this out about here. That's roughly where we want it. To take all the materials over here a minute. Take one of these bolts out. So what I've got here is a plasterboard bolt. I don't know if you can see on the back here. Effectively, it allows you to put something of weight behind the plasterboard. So you put it in and then it expands behind the board to give it a greater surface area so it can hold more weight just going through the plaster. And these ones hold about 30 kilos. Yeah, 30 kilos. So that should be enough to hold the mirror. And what I need to do first is I will need to drill a hole. Effectively, this is a metal rule plug which will compress along here so that will come out as you screw into it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Let's just take the mirror and to measure the back of it. So this is the back of said mirror. It's got some fairly sturdy wire electrical cable, and I just need to measure from the top to the top point. There is about 13 centimetres, we reckon. So that's probably where the hole needs to go. Time for me to start moving things about and drilling. Just move that away. Now, 65 and 13 above, which we'll put 65. 65 would then go to there. Might be a little too high, so let's drop that. It was 11. So I need to drop the mark point by 2 centimetres. There we go. That's 13 above, and 65 goes to here. Just checking you can see that. And that should be about the right height, I think. Should be slap bang in the middle of tall person and short person standing. Now this drill is complete overkill. This is my drill that I use for the stone and the drill bits. But the other one, I don't know where I've popped it for now. So for now, this is what I've got. So this is what I'm going to use, just carefully. Now, on your bit, it will tell you the size of them, and it will tell you the size of the drill bit that you need to use. So clearly here it's a 10. So we're going to use the biggest drill bit that we've got here. And just to give you an idea, that's that. So you can see that it's roughly the same, and it's going to be enough to give you that on the outside. There is our hole. Here is our roll plug. Let's see if that goes all the way in. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so that fits in there, not a problem. And that's going to be dead centre of our mirror. So according to the instructions, we now screw this in, and that should then cause the inside, the other side of the roll plug to expand and for this to grip into the plasterwork. So, and then we unscrew the screw and attach whatever it is that we want to attach the screw to, which is the mirror in our case. Okay, so now in theory, that should be bedded into that wall, and it should now be able to take the weight of the mirror. I'm going to give it a go and hope we don't rip the wall off. Okay, I just have to hope that that holds now. So that is up and down. Now let's just take a step back. See how that looks in the room. Still got to sweep up, so hence that not being down yet. But yeah, I think it looks good. Right, time for the clear up, and then I will show you the finished result. The irony of this is I've put the chest of drawers back and the floor's not straight, and the mirror was straight, so I've had to move the mirror so it's slightly wonky, slightly down on the right hand side, just so it matches in more with the chest of drawers, because it was just looking really odd. So hopefully that looks okay, and just got to put a couple of bits in place. So we have our book for the area and staying instructions, including Wi-Fi codes and things and emergency numbers. And then we have a little trinket dish for, I don't know, rings, hair clips, medicine, whatever it is that you might want in there. So we'll just pop that up there. There we go. And that, as they say, is that. Let's just have a look. So yeah, not bad at all. Right, time to get on, clean that bathroom, brush all the floors, sweep all the floors up and polish in here. And then this room will be ready for guests again. And hopefully they'll give me time to see that that mirror is going to stay where I've put it, because I'm still feeling a little bit nervous of it. So here we have it. The room is now clean and tidy. The mirror is up. Everything is cleaned and ready for our next guest. Currently, that's a friend of mine who has booked to stay, which is lovely, and I can't wait to see her. But who knows if we'll get any more bookings between this Monday and the following. You see the sun is fighting through the clouds now. It's very warm here. So here we are, a week later, and as you can see, it's all still standing. The room has been let a couple of times, and in fact it's due to be let again tomorrow. So it's all fantastic. And yes, the mirror is still on the wall. So thank you once again for joining me, and I guess this time it was more of a birthday vlog. And yeah, obviously the hanging of the mirror and the fixing of the mirror. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll get the next one out to you in about a week. So I'll see you then. Bye.